y'all got me all messed up. You got me all messed up on my intro. Do I need to hold you for the whole intro so you can settle down? Alrighty. Take two. Somebody messed me up on the first take. Huh? Was that you? Yeah. You're a big boy. You got me big. Good morning. Welcome back to another turkey hunt. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. I am exhausted. We spent the entire week scouting these birds. That we're going to hunt this morning. Just trying to locate birds, knock on doors. We scouted all week, every single morning. And 3 out of the 5 evenings, so we spent a lot of time on the road, putting on the miles, putting on the binos, looking for birds, and we found some birds. And I think we got a pretty good game plan for this morning to get in there, get kind of close to the roost, and hopefully they pitch right down off the roost, come into the decoys, and it'll be game over for them. Ain't that right, Stinky, huh? What do you think, Stink? You think it's going to be a good hunt? We'll see, right? Anyways, we'll see you guys out in the blind. Oh.
Well, for those of you who have watched plenty of my videos before, know how good I am at dropping the ball on videos at times, and this was one of them. So after last weekend going out and trying to get Owen and Matt their first birds, it didn't work out. We got up on those birds on the roost, they got down, but they were hung up, they didn't want to fully commit, they never really came into range, and that was kind of that. So that week, I spent, again, the entire week scouting, getting permission on some new birds that I had a really good feeling about. And we went out, we scouted it the night before. I got them on the roost, and we got to the property, we got set up, and these birds are just fired up. I mean, hammering at everything. I'm owl hooting. I got another owl hooting back to me, and they're gobbling on my hoot and the actual owl's hoots. Once the crow started calling, they were just hammering on everything. They were so fired up, it was nuts. But I screwed up. The night before the hunt, I bought a microphone for the camera to try to get some really good audio of the turkeys gobbling, and put the batteries in the microphone, plugged the microphone in, went out the next morning, didn't think anything of it. Well, the microphone has a switch. It's not an on and off switch, but it's for phone mode or camera mode, and I had it switched to phone mode. So it didn't pick up any audio whatsoever. And I mean, these birds were fired up beyond compared. There was a hen in a tree roosted just off of them, and she was getting loud, yelping and cutting and on the tree, and so I'm sitting there and I'm striking up, and the birds are freaking just hammering all over the place. And finally, the two gobblers hop off the roost and they come directly in. Now, like I said, no audio. It was insane. Them birds were full on running into the decoys, strutting, running, strut, would kind of let down their fan, hammer, come in a little bit more. And they were just doing that the entire way, and they came within 20 yards, and Owen and Matt put the hammer down on both birds, boom, boom, done. And of course, lo and behold, the one gobbler was a double beard and the other gobbler was a triple beard. Owen and Matt's first turkeys were a double beard and a triple beard, and even though I got the whole hunt on camera, I didn't have any audio. And I'm kicking myself to this day for not having the audio, especially with how fired up they were. It was the most amount of gobbling I have ever had from birds. They were fired up beyond any other birds that I have called, been on hunts with where I've heard them. It was insane, and I'm very happy that I could get Owen and Matt their first birds, on top of them being absolutely trophy eastern wild turkeys, a double and a triple beard. The one was missing a spur from fighting, but the other spur on that bird was 1.25 inches, and that was Owen's bird. Matt's bird had both spurs, but the one was kind of nicked, and the nicked one I think was just under 1 inch. You know, it broke off at one point, and the other one was like 1 1/8 inches. It was just under 1.25 inches. So both very old, very mature, big gobblers, trophy birds to say the least. And that just goes to show you, you want to get on gobblers, you just got to put in the work. You got to get, you know, just drive around, find them, listen for them. When you find them, put them on the roost, set up, and yes, a lot of hunts, it doesn't go strictly to plan. Like I said, they popped down off the roost and they came right in. It was a textbook style turkey hunt that everybody wants, and a lot of times it doesn't even happen like that. But you put in the work, a lot of good things happen, and I've been very blessed this turkey season with a lot of luck getting footage of birds dropping and getting on hunts with birds coming into decoys. You know, in 2 hunts we had birds hanging up and they didn't want to fully commit, but nonetheless, we went out 5 times this year, and 3 out of those 5 hunts, birds hit the ground. You know, the first video with Brantley and Carson, they doubled up my turkey that I shot, and then Owen and Matt. So this has been an unreal turkey season, and I'm gonna figure out the microphone before I take it back out into a hunting situation. So I hope you guys enjoyed the turkey series this year. We'll be bringing you guys the Florida series because we're flying down to Florida, and we're going down there to bring you guys the Florida series again. It's been 3 years since we've done that, so really looking forward to this trip coming up. Going down there, we're going to do some hog hunting and a lot of fishing, so stay tuned for that, guys. And yeah, we'll be probably bringing you guys some fishing videos throughout the summer, but until then, catch you guys in the fall when hunting season's back in full swing.